with Tetris. See, we currently have a shape here that's supposed to fall, a shape here that announces the next shape every time we play the movie, but the obstacle is that the shape is steady, it's hanging on top of stage, we want it to fall. And that's the tutorial for today. Let's make our shapes fall from top. Okay, if you guys remember on the previous 8 tutorials, we don't have much code on the main movie. Let's see the action script. I only have 3 includes. We mainly worked on setting shapes, previous 8 tutorials. And today we'll be working on that as well. We'll be creating variables, we'll be creating a timer, but mainly we'll be starting to drop the shapes at the second include file. So needless to say, they have to be on a specific library. I have it here somewhere. Here you go. Let's open setting shapes and dropping shapes. So open this. By default, see it's empty. Let's open another one. The setting shapes is also here. Okay, that's setting shapes. It's populated. We have plenty of variables here, and we're gonna need a few more. Let's first start by var drop speed. Oh yes, drop speed. This will be a integer. We'll define the interval on our timer, which will define the speed. Drop speed is going to be an integer. So we have code hinting over here, and equals 100. Should work okay. So far so good. Now we are going to eventually I'll change that to a slower pace. The thing is, we are debugging, we're just creating. I'm just not going to do over and over several times. So a fast pace is fine by us. Let's create a drop timer. Yes, a drop timer. Now the beauty is a drop timer is going to be a timer. Yes. And that's good for us. And this equals a new timer. And now in parentheses, I'm supposed to put the delay in milliseconds. The thing is, the delay, which is the speed of the pace that the shapes are falling from above, is going to change according to the level the player is at. So I'm going to put that delay is drop speed. Okay, that's the delay. Let's end of sentence. I can document that too. Defines fall pace, and this is actual timer. This is the actual timer. Okay, we have our speed, we have our timer. Actual timer could be correctly spelled. Now what we're going to do, we are going to start the timer. Yes, so drop timer dot start, close parenthesis, end of sentence. Because although we have the pace, although we created a variable, the variable will be sitting there until we tell them to start. So we tell them to start, and now that we started, we are going to create an event listener. Now an event listener is going to wait for an event. It could be a mouse click, it could be a keystroke, but it could be also a timer tick. So let's do it. Let's create a timer tick. Okay, now that we started our timer, it's time to add the event listener. Drop timer, add event listener, and this is going to be a timer. Event, see, it's capital T, otherwise everything is case sensitive. Let's make a timer, and every time it happens, that means right now every time the drop speed happens, which is 100, go to a function called drop shape. Now this function does not exist yet, so if I play the script right now, is going to say sorry, but there's no such to the function. So our next job is to create the function. Needless to say, this function is going to move our current shape on stage all the way down to the bottom of the stage. Okay, let's go to dropping shapes and let's create our drop shape function. Should be easy. Function drop shape. Let's come out text. Now it's very important to receive an event. An event is a timer event, so the function knows how long or target depends on the event. Void states that don't really need, but says that the function is not returning any value. And over here, something that makes sense is telling that the current shape that's on stage, remember the current shape is something we created here. Current shape is something we created here. It has a property that's called y equals current shape dot y plus 30. Needless to say, guys, you have to save an external file. Let's save setting shapes as well. It's an external file. Let's go to part 9, control test movie, and have a movie shape. Let's try again, control test movie. We have a movie shape. Our Tetris is coming to life. Don't miss part 10 of Create Your Own Tetris. I'm Abraham, sayweb.com. You can come, you can subscribe, it's free, don't miss a tutorial. And we're here for you. We have sponsors, you don't pay anything, you learn, they pay. Thank you very much.